gets shit gets real. So
welcome to Fright Night. For real.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome to a brand new series of Vampire Weekend. I am Random Ross, and to kick it off, I am reviewing the 1985 classic Fright Night. Yes, written and directed by Tom Holland, starring Chris Saradon, William Ragsdale, Amanda Bearse, Stephen Geoffreys, and Roddy McDowell. So this is a comedy horror where kid Charlie Brewster gets a new neighbour called Jerry and suspects that he is a vampire, only to his assumptions to be correct, and no one believes him, thinking he's a loony, and he turns to a TV star, Peter Vincent, played by Roddy McDowell, for help. And he, just for the sake of it, but Charlie's girlfriend Amy, she pays Vincent to do a whole check on him, and then he is in character, thinking this is all a load of bull. But then he changes his ways when he looks at his little hand mirror and sees Jerry has no reflection, only to find that this is all real. And of course, at first, Peter Vincent's like trying to get his head around this because he's an actor. He doesn't believe in the supernatural until then, and he uses his ego, and Charlie also mans up to save his girlfriend Amy from becoming a vampire at the hand of Jerry. And yeah, it's all shit gets real. So I have reviewed this before on this show, Vampire Weekend, but when I did review it, I reviewed it as an original versus remake. When I compared it to the 2011 remake, but this time I want to re-review it just on its own. Also, I rewatched it recently, so my memory is completely refreshed from it, so I thought I would just do a review on it and kick Vampire Weekend off with this one. So first of all, I love the 80s in this. This film is so 80s, it's a great time capsule for me. I love 80s stuff, and this one is definitely a good one there. I love the whole 80s soundtrack that it had. It has a great soundtrack and score to it, which I love, and the cinematography is great. I like the teen comedy in this and the awkwardness that Charlie has. I also love the relationship between him and Amy in it. They're both great characters, and their actors who play them. The actors who play them, Chris Saradon and Amanda Bearse. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. Yeah, I just love their connection in this that they have, and I also enjoy Roddy McDowell in this. Of course, for me, I will always know him as Cornelius and Caesar in the original Planet of the Apes franchise, and yeah, he was entertaining in this. His names were all referenced as well, of course, to horror icons Peter Cushing and Vincent Price, which I'm sure everybody knows by now. I love that. I also loved Jerry, who was played by Chris Saradon plays Jerry. It's William Ragsdale that plays Charlie. Sorry, I should have said that. Sorry, I'm getting it all mixed up here. But yeah, I love Jerry. His performance from Chris Saradon, he was just great in this as Jerry. His charm, his sinisterness, and I liked some of the makeup effects they used for his vampireness. The way he looks all bat-like and monstrous. He's not the sweet romance like Dracula is. He's like the freaking shark from Jaws, like they say in the remake. I liked some of the effects at the time. I mean, a lot of it was like stop motion and stuff, but it was the 80s and it had good visuals for its time, I think. I mean, a lot of them may appear dated now, but I think they're still good. But I also like that whole disco scene when Charlie and Amy are trying to get away from him, but then they run into him and he's there and he's got Amy in the trance and they dance around to the disco music and stuff playing. I like that scene. I don't know why, I just do. Also in this, Jerry had a familiar, which was played by Stephen Geoffreys. Edward, or Evil Ed, I think that's it. He was alright in this. He didn't do much. He was just like the silent slave that attended to his needs during the daytime. Of course, a lot of vampires do have human familiars, like human slaves. My dislikes. Do I have anything to dislike about this one? No, I don't think I do. I think this is a nicely done comedy horror, written and directed greatly by Tom Holland. No, not the Tom Holland who's Spider-Man. I'm on about the filmmaker Tom Holland, who gave us Fright Night and Child's Play and other horrors in the genre. So, my ratings. I'm gonna give Fright Night, the 1985 original. You know what? I'll give it 4 steaks out of 5. 4 steaks out of 5 for Fright Night. So yes, that's it for Vampire Weekend Day 1. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below if you have. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I've been Random Ross, and this has been Vampire Weekend Day 1. So until next time, so I'll see you tomorrow for Day 2, and until next time, don't have nightmares.